Welcome guys to another Hearthstone deck video, and it is day 2 of the Gadgetzan expansion. Today I will show you a Dragon Priest. That one was made by Sjow. I hope the name is right, I'm not sure. If not, you can correct me in the comments. He's a Swedish Hearthstone pro and was playing the deck yesterday with a record of 40-14 on his stream. Definitely good play, It is featuring a few of the new cards, more or less three new cards. So you have the Kabal Talonpriest here, which is a pretty good 3-drop. He has 3-4 in stats and Battlecry with a friendly minion plus 3 health, which is pretty useful. Then you have other new cards, the Drakonid Operative, which is very OP. You can discover a card from your opponent's deck. He has very solid stats with 5-6 for 5 mana. And he's a dragon. So a nice addition to the dragon deck. And then the last new card for the Dragon Priest that was not played before is of course the Dragonfire Potion. An AoE spell that deals 5 damage to all minions except dragons. So in most cases you're just clearing the board and still have your dragons on the board. The only problem could be if your opponent is running some Azure Drake. And that is also staying on the board, and the Drake here, for example, is a bad target for you in general. The priests don't have any spells to kill that. The Shadow Word Pain will kill minions that has 3 or less attack, while the Shadow Word Death will kill minions that have 5 or more attack. So the Drake on your opponent's side is always a problem, and even the Dragonfire Potion can't help you with that. But the deck is still good, so we will play it now. Let's head into some games. Game 1, it is Dragon Priest against the Druid, probably some Jade Druid, and the deck shouldn't perform that great against the Jade Druid, because he's getting stronger and stronger Jade Golems on the board, and we can't compete with that. Up until 5-5, the Jade Golems are alright, we can kill them with the Dragonfire Potion, but after that it is getting out of control. And then we are in deep trouble. So, Deathwing. That might help us to clear the board later in the game. But I'm not so sure if we can survive until turn 10. If he's going too fast and too strong here. Dropping a Wild Growth. As you can see, we have a huge gap here. Up until turn 5, where we can play the Drakonid Operative or the Blackwing Corruptor. There's a Jade Blossom, so the 1-1 is not a problem. The 2-2 is not a problem. Let's play the Brann. Want another creature here on the board. And now the shit is starting. Definitely killing the Behemoth here. We will take out the Jade Golem, hitting back the Brann and 1 in the face. Next Jade Golem will be a 3-3, which is also in the range for the Bookworm or the Blackwing Corruptor. Nourish. If he's not dropping a Jade Golem here, we have quite a few options. You can play the Operative, searching for 2 cards out of your opponent's deck. You can just play the Northshire Cleric, healing the Netherspite Historian. But yeah, there's the Inner Weight incoming, there's a swipe. Right? Yeah, there's a swipe. Which means that we now play the Northshire Cleric, healing back the Netherspite. And we will also play the agent.
Are you mocking me?
Okay, that's not a problem. Definitely we don't need that card. Jade Idol is more of a problem. That's a 3-3 now. So gonna need to trade. We will play the Blackwing Corruptor. Definitely want to kill the Drake.
I wield the power.
Oops, the Twilight Whelp as well. Getting a stronger board presence. The next Jade Golem is a 4-4, which is always a problem and a struggle for Priest. Don't have a consistent killer for that. Next Northshire. Some more cards in his hand. The next Jade Golem is definitely coming. Or just another swipe. That's also fine. So we can clear the whole board, because even if we're healing here, he's just taken out the Twilight Whelp. Let's see what we can find with the Operative. Another Brann. That could be helpful. And if we take the Aya here, we will only spawn a 1-1 and a 2-2 Jade Golem. So let's take the Brann. But again, there is not much we can do against the more and more stronger going Jade Golems. We have 2 Shadow Word Death in the deck that will allow us to kill one of the stronger Jade Golems. There you go, that's a 4-4 on the board. Also getting the Defender of Argos. Pretty nice for him. So, Blackwing Corruptor, that's definitely good enough to take out the 5-5 here. But we can't kill the 4-7. Without the Defender of Argus would be way better. We could kill the 3-6 with the Blackwing and then kill the 4-4 here with the Dragonid Operative. I don't want to hit him right now here. If we hit him, he can just trade with the Defender of Argus.
What is a loon's
But he will trade with the Brann Bronzebeard anyway. So we can attack. Yeah, trading with the Brann. He will use the 2-3 to kill the Operative. Anvil. Jade Idol, getting 3 in the deck. He's spawning a 5-5 Jade Golem. Okay, he's doing different stuff. Feral Rage. Yeah, well played. Even if we drop the Deathwing later, he will still spawn more and more Jade Golems. The Powered Shield. That's a Dragonfire Potion that can now deal 6 damage. So that's a 4-9. Bit out of range for the 2 minions, but he can still use his hero power. Okay, that's 4 damage. Trading with the Jade Golem then. More Jade Idols in the deck. So much fun. And of course the Ancient of War as a 10-10. What else? What else can you expect here? We're gonna play the Shadow of Death. We will trade here into the 6-6. Dropping the Dragonfire Potion. And Twilight Whelp. I mean, the board's now empty. But he's just dropping more and more Jade Golems. So not a real chance there. And the Jade Golems deck are pretty good against slower decks. So not much you can do. Yeah, 7-7. need to wait a bit longer with the Deathwing. That's our only hope here, and then we really need to hope that he's not getting back into the game. But with the 7/7 Jade Golem, there is so much incoming, so the 12/12 might not be enough. So another card draw. Please just play everything you have. And that is another bullshit card. Because if we drop the Deathwing, he's just getting a 9/9 on the board. So we would need to kill the Black Paw first, which is highly unlikely right now.
Are you mocking me?
But whatever happens, we probably need to play the Deathwing next turn. Then he's getting a 9/9 on the board. 10/10, wow. So we are down to 12. That means you only need one more point of damage. That's a real problem. So if there are too many Jade decks currently on the ladder, the Dragon Priest is not working against them. But even if we are trading her into the 10/10, we will just spawn more Jade Golems. There you go. So you can't handle them. You just lose the game. I mean, the rest of the deck here is only containing Jade Golem cards, more or less. He has got 6 more on the deck. So there you go. That's a lose. Game 2 brings us another priest. That might be a more interesting matchup. Starting with the Shadowwood Pain. And yeah, that's a decent start. Twilight Whelp on turn 1, Shadowwood Pain on turn 2. Also got a Northshire Cleric. I'm not really sure how the Dragon Priest should win against any Jade deck. Dragonfire Potion is a nice card, but only against specific amount of life. And if the Jade Golems are getting too strong, then you're just running into trouble. So I have a Dragonfire Potion, but if he's also playing some dragons, that one might not be that useful. It's just healing back here. I mean, our damage output is not that great right now. Don't find the right cards, so we can just hit him for 3. Yep, that also looks like a Dragon Priest. Let's just kill that. And another 3 in the face. Might be the Reno Dragon Priest. If he's starting so slow. Operative. Yeah, we will play that as well on the next turn. Wanna see what we can find? Forward Shield, Azure Drake, Netherspite Historian. Let's go for the Netherspite. I want to find some big dragons. We might need the extra punch. The Dragonfire Potion is not working in this matchup. We want to see more dragons to kill them easily. should heal back here to 6. So we would need both creatures to trade. Or powered shield. That's even better for him. So we would need the Blackwing Corruptor. Oh, he's also dropping that. But still, we have a Blackwing Corruptor. We also got the Shadow at Death. That might be even better, so we can kill his 5/7. We can trade into the 5/4. And also get Netherspite Historian on the board, finding another dragon. Alexstrasza, Drakonid Operative. He's at 20, so Alexstrasza might not be that useful. I'll go for another Operative. I mean, if he's playing the Reno Dragonpriest, then he's definitely able to go back to 30 life, then the Alexstrasza would be useful. But we don't know that for sure right now. And stealing a card is never bad, right?
I must consider.
Secret agent coming!
Yeah, there's a second Dragonid Operative, so he's definitely not playing a Reno deck.
Quite what was planned.
And apparently you don't have another dragon in hand. That was a clear mistake. Kabal Talonpriest. Buff the Dragonid Operative up to 9. But I mean, we have the Corruptor here, so we can definitely kill that. What else can we play? Not much. Not much. In fact, nothing. So we are not healing back. Yeah, unfortunately. Penetrate. Without any other dragon in his hand, he will face some problems. We had more dragon activators like a Blackwing Corruptor. Can't play them probably. So he might lose value here if he needs to play more minions. Oh, that's another dragon. But now again he has no dragon in hands.
You wish to live forever.
But another Talonpriest. Okay, definitely killing that. Definitely doing that. Let's play the Operative. But so we could play with the book when we could clear the whole board. Yeah, that might be better. So your move.
I must remain.
What's that? Draw cards until you draw. Oh, that's interesting. So he was getting the Twilight Guardian there. And another powered shield. Really buffing his creatures. And we can't handle that right now. There's also a powered shield. But I mean, that's not a dragon, right? So we could play the Dragonfire Potion. We will not find that many boards where we can play the Dragonfire Potion. So this might be one. We can then clear the board. Healing back here with the powered shield. Twilight Whelp, small dragon. Let's heal further to 6 life and we can drop the small dragon. How many cards here? Difference 5. Why is he drawing so many cards? I mean, we still have the 2 Azure Drakes here. That's the difference. He has drawn True from the Wrathion. also small dragon and healing back. I like to just drop the Drakonid Operative. Also Netherspite Historian. Let's see what we can find. Blackwing Corruptor, yeah, that might be useful. We can take out the Twilight Guardian.
I wield the power of magic.
Yeah, that's it for two. And that's the problem with the Dragonfire Potion in this matchup. If he's dropping that, he will only clear the Blackwing Corruptor, while the rest of the board stays intact. We have 3 dragons here, he has the Twilight Whelp. There you go. So if he's healing back, he is probably not doing anything else. Which means we can just trade here. And keep our board presence active. We will then discover another dragon with another Netherspite Historian. Hopefully that's a big one.
Once upon a time.
Oh, double Netherspite. Let's see what we can find. Alexstrasza again. This time I like to pick it. The rest is not that good, and Alexstrasza will help us. It's a big dragon. Definitely good. One trade here. We can just drop another Drake. Finding a Twilight Guardian. Well, the only chance for him would be to drop a Deathwing here, but then he's losing his whole hand. Because the Dragonfire Potion isn't clearing much, only the small Netherspite Historian. Normally he's not running that much AoE. I mean, he could play Excavated Evil, but even then we still have the Drakonid Operative and the Drake here on the board. If he's playing a Holy Nova, we have even more on the board. Only losing the Bookworm. So I mean, he could drop the Deathwing. That's a Brann. We might see a Blackwing Corruptor, maybe. Yeah, Netherspite Historian. So 2 more dragons for him, that is fine. So everyone is stealing from the other deck. Oh. Oh, 4 dragons now in his hand. That is a lot of value. 9 cards in his hand, 9 cards left. Shadowwood Pain. Okay, definitely need to kill the Brann, for sure. But I mean, we could use Alexstrasza here and we would have him nearly down. Which would also not be that bad.
Is someone injured?
Brann. Gonna play that next turn. So we now have 15 damage on the board, even 16. So if he drops the Alexstrasza, he loses the game. But he's probably going to take out some cards. He was targeting the Twilight Guardian here, so there should be maybe Shadowwood Pain, maybe another Bookworm. Should be in his range. There's a Bookworm, so 4 mana left. And he's healing back. So and that means we will just drop the Alexstrasza, go for the face. He is then down to 2 life.
I bring life.
And that will be interesting to see how his E is, how he's coming back. Again, the Dragonfire Potion will only clear the small Netherspite Historian and the Northshire Cleric. So he would need Shadow of Death for the Alexstrasza or an Entom. There you go, but if he's using Entom, he only has 4 mana left. At the Agent, he can heal back here. That is 4 life. And that shouldn't be enough, right? It is enough for 1 more turn. Talonpriest. Let's see what we can do here. Definitely dropping the Brann, Netherspite Historian. Dragonid Crusher, that will be a 9/9. Or we just pick it Sarah. Also decent. Yeah, now going for the Dragonid Crusher. Let's take care of the guard here, then we just hit him for 2. Or we trade. I guess we trade. Let's trade. And then kill him next turn. So that's a 4/6. With 4 attack, he's out of range for any Bookworm, any Shadowed Pain, any Shadowed Death. Dragonfire Potion is not affecting the Twilight Guardian. The Drake can also be not targeted. Ah, he got the Deathwing. Now he's dropping everything, and look at that, just got the Shadowed Death. But I mean, even without the Shadowed Death, we were so far ahead. We just dropped cards like the Dragonid Crusher here. Should be good enough. 6 cards left. And that should be it. He's not finding the perfect answer for the Dragonid Crusher. There's a concede. So guys, and that's it for the Dragon Priest video. As you could have seen in the video, the deck has a lot of problems against some of the Jade Golem decks currently. The Priest deck is running good normally against the Pirate Warrior, which is a problem for most other classes, but not for the Priest. So you're fine with that. And against slower decks or some Shaman decks, the Priest is also fine. But the Jade Golems are definitely a problem. You can't handle that. So you keep that in mind, guys. That's the video for today, and see you in the next video. If you like my video, please don't forget to hit the like button or subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Bye bye.